Good morning. It's time for Precision Talk. I'm Marketing Manager Frank Olmstead with HTS Ag, and joining us this morning, Technology Advisor Zach Meester. Good morning, Zach.
Yeah, good morning, Frank.
How's it going today?
Doing well, doing well. It's got a nice run week for a lot of guys here this over my way. A lot of corn coming out yet, so everything's doing
Excellent.
good.
Well, and I know guys are starting to get done, and or if not, kind of that home stretch of being done with harvest for 2025. So I thought about asking you what kind of data guys are collecting now that the kind of the report cards are in for the year.
Yeah, I mean, as the guys are going through the field, we can kind of start back here. If you're planting with ag leader or you're planting with something else, we can import your planting maps into the your yield monitor, where you can kind of overlay that so you can see how your as you're going through the field, how your yields are doing comparative to your varieties. So that's something always big and nice thing. Some guys don't take advantage of that. I think it's definitely a useful, handy tool to have and to have just seamless data to start with. Um, as far as collecting data, yeah, they're collecting obviously the yield and the moisture maps, so they can really kind of see where, say you got a wetter spot of the field, why? Can you overlay that with some soil data maps or anything kind of that soil sampling maps? That's all possible, just depending on how much data you have and how much you're willing to work with it.
Absolutely. And I know Ag Leader collects as much data as your brain can muster. So as far as when it comes to interpreting that data, what tools are available to help them through that process?
Yeah, so tools that we've got at their hands, most farmer accessible is would be Agfinity. That's kind of our standalone mobile application. Your in commands can actually send data to that wirelessly. As soon as you're done harvesting the field, they can send off and be over there and be ready for you to view and make management decisions on. And that gets you access to, you can create boundaries, edit boundaries, obviously overlay your harvest data, your planting maps, all that kind of, you can kind of really dive into it. SMSs are a more advanced system. Got tons, I mean, beyond imaginable what you can do with SMS. You can do about anything you can dream up. So,
And when it comes to interpreting that data, um, what are guys kind of looking for as far as improvements that they can make year to year?
year to year, I mean, they're looking at, say, soil health, is a big one. So you can overlay your harvest data with your soil maps, see which ones really did well or which variety did well in that area of that field, or the field in general. Also do is just look at your tile, see where you have wet spots or you had consistent areas in that field. You can really pick those out on a harvest map, and yield map. That's another big thing. And just overall, just seeing what variety worked, which one didn't. What
So
you did in 2025 growing season and what worked and what didn't. That's the big thing.
that's the thing about farming. It feels like every year is just you trying to get better for next year and trying new things. And those things can get expensive if you're not being efficient with the process. So, what kind of tools are available for efficiency when it comes to planting and then spraying and then collecting that data?
Yeah, I mean, one things we talk about all the time is your individual row shutoff. So that's simple as clutches or electric drives, to high speed planter. Downforce is obviously big. Your right spot row by row. So that's all you're running out with the egg later. It's all mapping that row by row. All the data is there, living in your monitor, or if you upload it to Agfinity, you can view that data, say here in the off season, to really dive into your planter or dive into your combine, your sprayer, just to see how efficient it really was.
And then there's a savings when it comes to not planting into waterways or into terraces, and the efficiency is really making it so you're not wasting time and money out in the field. So, and Ag Leader's trying to make it easy to get those improvements with their 199 financing.
Absolutely.
So you can get
Absolutely.
that
Yeah.
for 3 years, 3 annual payments, and get that locked in, get the technology that's really going to help you improve that efficiency, gather that data, and then interpret what needs to happen for the following year so you can keep progressing and improving yields without waste. So that's really kind of what Ag Leader's goal is.
Absolutely. Yeah, everything's data driven for sure.
So if anything else you want to add about harvest or
I think that kind of covers, yeah, just if you guys have questions on anything with your harvest maps or you can't get something to load, we definitely have guys to take a look at that or process those for you. So, or help you through the steps to do it yourself too. So,
Absolutely. So give us a call, 712-744-4468. You can find us on the web at hgsag.com or follow us on X, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, all at HGS Ag. Thanks, Zach.
thanks, Frank.